Annie revisited the front office to fill in a dozen forms. A man with a 1,000-yard stare was responsible for explaining how to find her next lesson. Her access pass finally emerged from a production line that only Henry Ford himself could have coordinated. Apparently, the school was unaware of her morning's activities, or was choosing to turn a blind eye. Clutching her map and timetable, Annie set out alone. Before long, she came to a halt, completely lost. Perhaps the map was upside down? It wasn't entirely clear which parts of the map were corridor and which were room. And did the man say that floor A was at the top or bottom of the school? It was hopeless. Suddenly, Annie noted that she must be by the nurse's office. The walls were covered with medical posters. "Oh, hey, Annie. What you looking at?" came a voice. It was Boris. Annie felt a surge of warmth towards this familiar face. "Oh, I just thought these posters were really informative." Annie trailed off. She didn't want to admit being lost. Unfortunately, all of the posters seemed to address a particular adolescent health concern which Annie did not share. Boris looked at the posters, frowned, and looked back at Annie. "Okay. Did you want to come to music with me?" Annie smiled and nodded. As they walked, she said, "Hey, Boris, what happened this morning after I left?" Boris's eyes widened, and he diverted them into an empty classroom. He whispered, "Look, Annie, you shouldn't hang around with Flossie and that lot. They're all going to get expelled. I don't think anyone found out about this morning yet, but I'm already on a caution. Please don't tell anyone." Annie had felt pretty uncomfortable being pressured by Flossie, but she disagreed. "You can't tell me who to be friends with, Boris." "You're a Christian, aren't you, Annie? There aren't many of us about. You should just hang out with me," said Boris. "Yes, I am a Christian, but I don't think that means I just need to hang out with other Christians." Boris was looking uncomfortable and turning red. He stammered. "Look, wouldn't you rather hang out with me?" The feeling in the air was very uncomfortable. Annie looked at her nails. "No, I hardly know you, Boris." "Then let's get to know each other," said Boris. "Let's go to music," said Annie decisively. Boris nodded dejectedly, and they left the classroom. He made another stab at conversation. "What does your dad do, Annie?" Boris could not have chosen a worse topic of conversation. If Annie had any affection towards Boris and his reckless heroics, it now drained out of her. She answered sarcastically, "He's a rock star." Boris took this answer at face value. "What? Annie, that's so cool! Hey, maybe he could come and play at the school concert." "He's a drummer," said Annie dryly. "Maybe we could duet. Drums and cello." At that moment, Flossie appeared. "Annie, there you are! Why are you hanging around with this loser?" "Oh, hey, Flossie," Annie said. She was polite. She wanted to say, "I quite agree, Flossie. Boris had no right to say I can't hang out with you. I certainly didn't need help this morning. He was just butting in where he didn't belong and treating me like some kind of damsel in distress." Boris was boyishly oblivious. "Annie's dad is a rock star, a rock drummer," he said. Flossie turned to Annie with a curious expression. "Is he really? That's so cool." "Yeah," said Boris. "They're going to play together at the school concert." Flossie was visibly impressed. "I knew you weren't a dork. Come on, Annie. You could be in my group in music. We need some of that rock star energy." They headed off again. Then Flossie wheeled around. "Is it true that your dad is a rock star? I have known Boris to lie before."